find the second one. It's got the second one.
Yeah, it is.
Brianna Jones, Mabry taking questions in the room and then on Zoom. Can you scoot over? Sorry, Marina. I don't know what's.
Oh,
okay. It's like, why is she off the camera? Thank you. Anyone want to start?
Breezy, you guys had a really good first half defensively, especially on Asia. Just what did you feel like went so well in that first half, and did they change something in the second that made it harder for you guys?
I mean, I think the first half, we were just, executing and moving on cylinders. I think, we were getting stops. We were doing what we, game planned. And then, second half, we knew that they were going to come out, stronger. They felt like they didn't play as well as they wanted to the first half. But I think we just got to be better down the stretch, being more poised and executing our offense and taking care of the ball.
Stephanie has really emphasized hot starts a lot, and this is the second time you guys have had a hot start and just kind of slipped away a little bit. But what do you feel like is needed to keep that momentum the whole 40 minutes?
I mean, I think that was definitely something, we talked about. We had some bad starts early in the season, and we wanted to come out better. But we just got to be able to maintain that, and I think it comes down to take care of the ball. I think we had some poor turnovers, and not necessarily from what they were doing on defense, just our communication and getting the ball where we wanted to go. So I think we just got to do a better job that way.
Any other questions?
I was just wondering, every single game is so important. It must be disappointing to kind of let that one slip away. And is it, going on the road now, is every game just like takes on extra importance at this time of the season? Maybe, Marina?
I feel like it's yes and no. Like, we want to start gelling and we want to get better and we want to go into the playoffs rolling. I don't know that it's life or death, though, for us. I think it's more just like we're disappointed that we didn't play up to our capabilities. And, we want to play our game every single game for 4 quarters, and we didn't do that this time.
Maggie?
For you, Breezy, what was it like having Tiff back on the bench?
It was great, seeing her in the locker room, just, having her back around. It was amazing. It's great to have her around. She brings such great energy, just, being there, being her presence. But it was great having her back with us today.
Thanks, ladies. I have head coach Stephanie White going to do a quick statement and then taking questions.
Yeah, this is disappointing. I felt like we hurt ourselves and multiple times throughout the course of this game. And sometimes it was offensively, turning the ball over, not executing, out of timeouts, not getting the shots, not cutting hard, not moving the ball. And sometimes it was defensively. I thought we played some really, really good D, but then we would be undisciplined and we would foul or we would ball watch and they'd get a back cut on us. You just, when you're playing for championships and when you're playing championship caliber teams, it's a 40-minute consistency. And we haven't found that. And it's come back to bite us. I thought there were times where we lost our poise and composure. And we've got to be better, and that's us as coaches. We got to find ways to help them through that. We got to find ways to help them through, our lulls and execution. And I know it sounds like a broken record sometimes, but our defense has been good enough to win ball games for us. We have too many lulls offensively.
Any questions?
So a couple games in a row now with high turnover numbers for you guys. Is there something you can pinpoint that's kind of creating those issues? Is it more of a defensive look thing or something with kind of you guys?
No, I just think it's us trying to make home run plays. I think that there are times where we try to make the home run play and it's not there, or where we get so focused on staring at something that we might see, whether it's a mismatch or a first action, that we try to force it. And don't just let it come. I mean, you see the moments where we get the ball moving and we move to the next action and it's really, really good. And then you see moments where we get stagnant and we get stuck and we get tunnel vision. You know, we've got to get out of those moments of tunnel vision. We got to get out of thinking that we have to make the home run play and just play for base hits.
Maggie?
Kind of going back to that tunnel, kind of going on the topic of tunnel vision.
I can hear you.
Okay. The tunnel vision, you know, you said this has been an issue all summer long with knowing not how to get out of that, how to, when you get stuck, how to get out of it. But with only a week left, do you feel like where can that escape come from? Like, is that a player making a big run? Is that just the team, the opponent?
That's a good question. You know, I think it's different things in different moments. You know, I think sometimes it's maybe putting a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect. We're putting a lot of pressure on ourselves to see one thing. You know, we are encouraging them to just play a little bit more free, like relax, have fun, like, you know, and they want it really bad, right? So this is sometimes when you want something really bad, you almost hinder your ability to get it because you're tight. Because, you know, everything you want everything to be perfect. And it's not like that in sport, right? You know, we've got to find our moments of being a little bit more resilient, handling adversity a little bit better, being able to free our minds. I think when we get in some of those situations, be encouraging one another, right? Instead of putting more pressure on one another. You know, that's a growth process, and that can come from anybody, you know, on our team, on our staff.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You talked about the home run plays, like they outscored you 11-2 at the end of the game, and everybody was trying to make the big play to get you back in front, but it just never they just never fell your way. Like that's like you just said that it was like almost like too much urgency instead of just hitting breezy inside or something that you know you can do. Like it's just like too many home run type of plays.
Yeah, just make the easy one.
Yeah.
Maggie?
Changing the topic a little bit. Tiffany was back today. Was like seeing her happy on the bench.
Yeah, that's yeah. Just thankful, right? Like just what a great surprise for us, and just thankful that she's with us here, and that we can, you know, feed off of her energy, that we can love on her. You know, it was great to see her in the locker room and to have her on the bench, and just thankful that she's back.
Do you have an update on if she will see the court again this season?
I do not.
Any other questions? Tiffany? On Zoom?
Yes, Tiffany. Coach, coming off, I think it's back-to-back losses. What was your message in that locker room tonight?
Just that we got to bounce back. You know, we didn't play our best game. Felt like we missed an opportunity here tonight, but we've got a tough road trip ahead. You know, we got to bounce back. You know, we're fighting for seeding and positioning, and we're fighting for momentum. You know, heading into the playoffs, we're still in a great spot. But we got to be better. You know, we've got to learn from it. We got to grow from it. And we got to bounce back.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.